Hi, I'm Noelle, and I wanted to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me and my story. I'm a successful business owner and a coach, and I didn't always own a business. I started out my career in corporate America, worked for 15 years, and worked my way up the ladder to an executive in the oil industry. And I was pretty successful, but I'll tell you, I was not happy. I was not fulfilled at all. I was working like 80 hours a week, not good. I realized that I wanted balance in my life, I wanted freedom in my life, and I wanted to create wealth in my life. Wasn't sure how I could do that. Definitely didn't have balance in corporate America. I would leave, oh gosh, Sunday nights, and I wouldn't come home until Friday afternoon, and that was really difficult for me. I didn't see my family, I didn't see my friends, and I had no balance whatsoever. As far as freedom, I wanted the freedom to be able to travel when I wanted. I had 3 weeks off a year at my last corporate job, and I felt pretty fortunate to have that. But the bummer thing is that I couldn't take it all at one time. If I wanted to go to Europe for 3 weeks, I couldn't take it all at once. I could only take a week at a time, and so that wasn't what I wanted. I wasn't happy with that. And then you always have that income glass ceiling, and I wanted to earn the kind of money that I worked to earn. I didn't want to earn other people money. So I quit my job in corporate America. Actually, I quit my job to have kids, and I stayed at home for a while. And then when it was time to go back to work, I realized I really want to start my own business, because I wanted those three things. I wanted the balance, the freedom, and the wealth. And so I started a business in the healthcare industry. And my first 2 years, I worked like a dog. And of course, typically you're going to do that when you're starting a new business, and that was okay. And then my business became successful. We earned over 7 figures a year, and was pretty proud of myself. And it was a successful business, but once again, I wasn't happy and I wasn't fulfilled. Did it tick off some of those boxes of balance, freedom, and wealth? Yes, absolutely. But it was a journey, and it took me some time to figure out what it was about balance, freedom, and wealth that I really wanted. And even though after some time in my business and we became more successful, I was able to cut back on those hours. But I was still always thinking about my business. So even though I was at home, I wasn't really present, because I was so stressed out about whether or not we were going to make payroll, or were we going to be able to hire that next person, and those sort of things. And then as far as the freedom went, I was still going into an office every day. I was tied to that business. I was tied to that physical location. And could I take more time off? I could take more time off, but it was very stressful taking that time off and being away from the business. So I did have more flexibility, but I just didn't have the freedom I wanted. I didn't have the geographical freedom, because when I would go on vacation, I couldn't work in my business. I wanted to have the kind of freedom where you could work anywhere at any time. If I wanted to work at 10 in the morning, or I wanted to work at 10 at night, that's what I wanted to do. So I came across this opportunity to start an online business in digital marketing, and that's what I did. I opened a digital marketing business, and I absolutely love it. Does it tick off all those boxes I was looking for? Yes, absolutely it does. It gives me the balance that I want. The internet's, open 24/7, 7 days a week, and there's so many systems that you can automate so that it's working even though you're not working, which I love. And then, does it give me the freedom? Yes, I just need an internet connection and I can work. So I can work at home, or I can work at Starbucks, or I can work at the pool in Hawaii with my girls. So I love that. It gives me that geographical freedom that I was looking for. And wealth, you can create as much wealth as you want in this industry. Does it take some time? Yeah, it does. It kind of depends on how much time you're willing to put into it. But what I loved is that I was able to start my online business while I still owned my healthcare business. And that was very important to me. So I started it part-time and worked into it, as I went. And it's just wonderful, and a lot of people do that. And then it's so much more fulfilling for me. The work I do in my healthcare business was just not fulfilling. But this, I can add my coaching aspect to this. When I started my healthcare business, I became a certified life coach, thinking that I was going to be able to do my healthcare business and become a coach. But it was just, my healthcare business was all consuming and I couldn't do it. So in this online business, I help other people create online businesses and coach them along the way. And I also help them in other areas of their life too. So I really love that about it. So that's a little bit about me. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to my website at balancefreedomandwealth.com. Or if you're already on my website, you can just read more below to find out more about my story. Thanks.